Pretty sure. Okay. I can't really tell because I'm trying something new. Where hang on a second. Let me try this. I'm trying something new where I show my whole screen. And show my whole screen. Okay. And then I wanted to pop this out. Non-mod. Okay. And then I wanted to pop this out. So I think you're going to see the chat in two places. I'm not sure if I like this or not. Two places. Daniel and what's up? What's going on? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like this. I might just go back to the individual windows. I kind of want to see what it looks like on my phone. Just wanted to be included in something that does Ruby in 2021. It's so sad, you know? Like, Ruby doesn't get it. What's hilarious, yeah, I don't know if because I have the chat behind the chat. Yeah, I might just abandon this. I'll just go back to the other one. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. You know what? It's funny about Ruby in 2021. Ruby. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's kind of low now. I'll turn that up a little bit. There we go. Everyone uses Ruby. Like Y Combinator uses Ruby. My company uses Ruby. Every company that wants to like get something off the ground real quick. Stripe uses Ruby. It's like Ruby. It's not super. It's not in the hype cycle, right? What is the hype cycle? The hype cycle. Here, let me show you. Let me show you something. Okay, I think. Oh, that's not the one. This is the one. There we go. Okay, so the hype cycle. Let me move this over. Actually, let me make it a little smaller. There we go. Let me do that. Can I do that? Actually, let me make the chat a little smaller. There we go. Look, all right. Ruby is in. Let's just hype cycle. Right. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is it. The Gartner hype cycle, right? So Ruby. Oh my gosh, can I just get the picture? There we go. Okay, so Ruby is in the plateau of productivity, right? So in like 1995 was the technology trigger when Matt's first made Ruby. And then it's the peak of inflated expectations. That was probably like right when Rails came out in like 2004. And then we realized that Rails wasn't the best thing ever. And then now we're in the plateau of productivity, right? I mean, I'm not using Rails on this stream, but Ruby's Ruby, you know? Cool. Okay. Well, that's that then. I don't even know what just closed. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, let me show my editor. Let me get that fired up. One thing I'm gonna do right now is I missed something with my ping, my uptime monitoring thing. I missed actually alerting you if the website is down. So that could be useful, you know? It could be something. How do I... Okay, hold on. All right, there it is. And then let me do the terminal too. There it is. And then I have to turn the automatic scene switcher back on. Okay. Okay, so hopefully... Here, I'm going to try to switch. Okay. All right. Terminal. Safari. Okay. But yeah, look. You can talk about how Ruby's not cool. All right, that's fine. I get it. I get it. All right. I totally understand. But it pays the bills. It pays the bills. All right. Okay. I think the stream is okay now. I think it's all right. Let me just make sure everything is looking okay. Yeah. Let's see, the editor's like huge. We'll make it a little smaller, terminal, because I gotta watch the chat. And I only have one screen, all right? Let me see, editor. Okay, move this over. There we go. Okay. All right, I should probably get some code on the screen before I... Okay, here we go. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? The first thing, well, I wanted to do two things, but the real thing I was doing right now, I was in the middle of, is, so I have, well, I just want to go through what I've done, like, since the last stream on Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was a journey. It was, let me move this window over. It was a journey. Okay. All right, now I think it looks okay. Okay, so the first thing I did was I got Docu set up, right? I got Docu set up. It works well. It works very well. I didn't understand so I have Docu, Mailgun, Docu's cron jobs. I got a proc file in there randomly. I've got Roda doing SQL migrations. There was a lot of things that I was not doing correctly with assets, which wasn't super obvious to me with Roda. Okay, so the first thing is like you do, here, let me make this bigger. Okay, so you type this in, this plugin assets thing, and then you have to also give it pre-compiled, right? So that's something you have to do. Oh, this is soothing. And then, hang on, let me go back to the code. And then you have to, Matt, there's docs for Roda, but nothing. Yeah, right? It's like, Roda's all docs. And like, there's that mastering Roda thing, but it's not like super obvious. So anyway, you do this compiled assets thing, right? And then you still call compile assets. Like, you can do asset pre-compilation in a rake file, which I tried, but it was weird. So you compile the assets on start, right? In production. And then down here in your route block, you don't serve assets in production, right? Because I want Nginx to do it for me. So in Docu, right here, let me just actually, I don't know if I want to show you this, the IP. Well, it's the Tailscale IP. Still, let me just open a new one. Okay, so I secured my server with Tailscale, by the way. So I have, let me just go through everything that I had to do here to get this in prod, right? One, I have a VPS I have a Vultr VPS. It's $5 a month. This one right here, wherever it is, compute, right? I think, view pricing, yes. This one right here. This one that does not have, oh no, this one. $5 a month right here, this one. This guy. So, oh, you can click it. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, I have this, and then I have Docu. And I have Ubuntu 20.04 LTS. I got Docu, Docker, Tailscale. I've got that's it for the server side, I think. Yeah, that's it. So that's good, right? So I restrict everything with UFW. So you cannot SSH in or access any port except for via Tailscale, which is just like a WireGuard wrapper thing. Tailscale, let me just bring it up. Okay, so this is it. It like lives in your Mac dock, and it's kind of like a jump box, but like better. It's just a WireGuard everywhere. So you sign in with your Gmail or whatever, and then you can restrict certain machines or certain IPs. So I have my local Mac, and then I connect to the VPS. So it's pretty secure. It because if you try to SSH to, okay, so like if you go here, right, you go to this is the thing that's running there, and then if you try to, you do like a whois on it, not a whois, you do an NS lookup, right, on the domain. Let me make this bigger. Okay, now I just like ruined the whole thing. Okay. What does it look like now in OBS? Okay, that's good. What does it look like? Okay, so you do an NS lookup on isatiny.app, and then you see that this is the IP, right? So you go, oh, I'll just try to SSH as root, right? First of all, you can't log in. Well, obviously, I turned off root login, right? Like you can't even do that. But let's say you're just like just a no good. You're just watching my stream and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna mess with this guy. I'm gonna mess with this little dumb app, right? Live on Twitch, because it's gonna be fun, right? So this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a timeout, right? You cannot connect to this IP except via port 80 and port 443, which I might even turn off port 80. I'm not sure, because I have SSL working now, so I don't know. But anyway, so it's just a timeout, right? It just sits there and it times out. Perfect. So anyway, that's Tailscale, and it's great. I love it. So anyway, what else was I doing? So I have Doku, right? And I have the assets serving from Nginx, not from the app. So in Nginx, I'll show you what the Nginx configs look. Actually, I can probably show you with this. Let's see, Doku. Let me see. Doku Nginx. Hopefully, Doku Nginx show config. Sure. Hopefully it's not something bad. Let's see. Upstream, blah blah blah. Oh, it doesn't even show it because it's in this conf. But anyway, it's a location, and you basically put location assets, and then you point it to the persistent. First of all, I have a persistent storage. So everything's running in a Docker container. So I have to have persistent storage for SQLite, for two things: SQLite and for so I have this DB, right, storage, and then I have public too. So the assets are in public assets. So in Nginx, I have assets pointing to public assets, and then the assets get served. Oh my gosh, how do I keep opening mail? I really just need to stop opening mail. All right. So anyway, here it is, right? And you can tell that it's served from Nginx because right here, server, Nginx, right? So that's great. That's good. Like, I don't want the app to serve stupid CSS assets, you know? Yeah, it's pretty nice. So I was going to do this real quick, and then we're going to get to Carrier Grove, right? Which, yeah, it's going to be good. Okay. What is this? The music got real, like... Yeah, let's try this. It's funky. I don't know about this either. Here, let's try this. Beta Decay by Evgeny Taylor. Okay. Maybe we'll try something. Maybe we'll try this. Chained by the same person. Okay, that's all right. Okay. So so I have to show you this, right? So I have to show you what the database looks like. Take all your learnings about Tailscale, Doku, Vultr, and just chuck them. Yeah, I mean, Render, it is nice. Like render it, I honestly, like Heroku had it right, you know? Like Heroku was so good. I think render similarly something at my level. The only thing that you get with like a VPS and Docu and all this stuff, Doku's really nice actually. Like it manages all the cron jobs. It doesn't do background workers, but it manages databases, Docker containers, the cron jobs. It does basically all this stuff, and it gives you like it does SSL too, and it gives you all of this. It's kind of nice. Like you can have it on your own server. You can like check out the full access to the file system. So the one thing that render does not give you is actually, let's look at this. Let's see if it does. Okay, so you can run anything with Docker. That's good. And then Ruby is good. I'm not sure how they serve the assets though. Let's look at it. Third party, add an image asset. Okay, render.png, update your app. Okay, PG, bundle install. Yeah, so the one thing that render does not give you, and all these passes don't give you, is persistent disk access, right? So like, they make you run Postgres, which isn't terrible. I will say that at work, we've figured out that Postgres cannot count. Like if the table's too big, Postgres counting, even with an index, is super slow. Like it's terrible. So basically what we've resorted to is we have a background job in Sidekick, and when you want to count something, we count it and cache it, the count, in as a column in the database. It's terrible. So that's Postgres. Counting is for nerds. Yeah, so that's one thing. But I will say, like, render's pretty competitively priced. Like $7 a month gives you 512 megs. So Vultr, my $5 one, gives me a gig of RAM. Okay, so it gives me more RAM. So I'm like at the $15 a month one, I guess, for like pound for pound. But you can get by with the $7 a month. So 7 plus database. So it's 7 for a database, right? So they give you RAM on the database. Okay, so that's $14, right? And then you can add. You can actually have. You can actually have persistent data. Interesting. Okay, I'm into that. So, the last thing I have infrastructure wise is Lightstream. Lightstream is so good. I was doing a cron job that like uploaded SQLite to AWS S3. It was garbage. Like, it was terrible. There's no smarts at all. Lightstream turns on SQLite's write access log wall, and then it just, every time the wall gets updated, Lightstream replicates the SQLite database, the new data, each row to S3 automatically. It's incredible. Like, if one thing I really super into. Oh wait, my thinking is that if an app I write goes somewhere, I think about all this stuff. Until then, I'm fine. Yeah, that's true. I mean, render. I will say render though. I mean, yeah, $14. Plus cron jobs. So you obviously want cron jobs. So render, just to start, is 14 plus, it's $18, right? Just to start, $18 a month, right? But with Docu and Vultr on a $5 a month VPS, it's $5 a month, right? And the only reason I don't use render or like Heroku, I'm super price sensitive, but also I use SQLite in production. If I could use SQLite in production, which I might with the render disks, I'm not sure how it works, but yeah, I might use render instead. And it looks like you only get 100 gigabytes a month. So that stinks because this gives you a terabyte of bandwidth a month for $5. So VPS is great deal, but yeah, now you have to like do all this crap, right? Like, which Doku gets rid of most of it. All you have to do is like run these two things and then you're good to go. And like you can just do Heroku like stuff. Like, see, I just did Doku run console and then now I'm in the console. I'm basically paying more or less. I'm basically paying more for knowing less and not for it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, it's definitely, you can get going super quick because even with Doku, I had a lot of like weird issues, mostly because of Roda, right? And I wanted assets served by Nginx, and I wanted things very specific, like, oh, I need SQLite in production, so I have to have a mount, a volume mount for Docker and all this stuff. But yeah, anyway, so I just want to show you this. So every 5 minutes, this cron job runs. I'll show you the cron job. So you have the app.json in your root, and that's the thing that does cron stuff for Doku. It's managed by Doku, so it's perfect. I don't have to do cron tab -e or whatever. It's great. So here's the rake file, right? Which I'm not quite sure. Now that I'm not doing auto loading, I'm definitely missing it. I'm definitely like, dang, like maybe I do want auto loading because I have to keep requiring everything manually, and I'm not used to that. But whatever. I guess it makes sense. You just always need everything, right? Especially when you load the app. So I load the whole app right here, right? Which, yeah, I guess I could move these requires to the app. Yeah, I can probably, instead of config ru, and then I can just load the app everywhere. You know what? Yeah, let me try that. So I don't actually need all this stuff in config. I really only need .env, I think. And then from there, I can load the mailer, which has nothing. Then I can load the model, which has nothing. And then I can load app. Okay. No. I need the gems. Yeah, I need them. Dang it. What did I do? Do I paste this? Okay. Anyway, so I have to do that. But whatever. Move your requires. Oh, see? Yeah, you said the same thing. But I do need I need SQL for the models though. But then again, I can probably just move that into the models, right? I think I'm overthinking this. There we go. Require SQL, right? Good. That's all that needs, right? Perfect. And then this needs roda. This actually doesn't need any of this stuff. This has the class. This reload thing has the class, but I think I can even do. I think I can do this. Oh no, because I need to reload require app. So I do need SQL here, but I can just duplicate them probably. Let me see. App before model. No, because the app needs model right here, right? Because I am calling models. Config RU requires the app file, and the app file requires everything else. Yeah, no, you're right. Let me see. Yeah, that is correct. Oh, okay. So I think I don't need these here. I only need them in app, right? Yeah. So I actually did this twice, I think. Let me see. So model first, then mailer, which that needs to be RB. And then, okay, I think this is right. Model, mailer, and jobs, right? And then in config RU, I only need to require app, right? And then here, I only need to require Sucker Punch is for jobs, but I'll put that in app too. I should probably get rid of that too. Let me see. What is that? Jobs. Let's see. Maybe this is when I just go back to Rails. I just run back to Rails. Sucker Punch job. Okay. So I do need Sucker Punch then for the reloader. Sucker Punch job. Okay. Secure random though is only required by app, I think. Okay, let me see. Unreloader, Sucker Punch, SQL, Roda. Okay. So I think this is good. I think that's the most I can get away with. I'm pretty sure. Let me get rid of all this clutter. Oh, okay, here's app. So I think I can do this again, and it might not matter for the gems. I don't need that. I only need these things. So now, if I go to my rake file, and I just require, I don't need any of that except for this. Yes. And I also don't need, that's it. That's all I need. Oh, I also need, oh, you know what? I should move the reloader to its own thing instead of config RU. What am I doing? What am I doing? Actually, but that's kind of what app is, right? Yeah, let me just try it. Let me just load the reloader in app, and then just require app. Right? No, because I need to reload require. Tasks don't need the reloader since they... Oh, that's true. That is true. Yeah, but the thing is, since I have this stuff reloading an app, yeah, maybe that's my problem, right? Like maybe I shouldn't do this in app. Let me try that. Oops. Oops, there we go. Okay, let me do these 4 things. Whoops. Hello. Yeah, that's right. Roda SQL. Okay, secure random. Okay. So now that app doesn't have anything in it. I wonder if it'll work. I wonder if it'll work. Let me see. Let me see. Rake file doesn't need that. That is true. Let me see. If I just require app with no unreloader. Oh. Yeah, let's just try it. Because it won't have the jobs, right? What does the job look like? So anyway, this job runs. This needs Sucker Punch though. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Crystal, we don't. Yeah, well, I mean, this is why people use Rails, right? Yeah, this is Jeremy Evans' unreloader thing. I'm thinking about going back to Zitework because I'm definitely kind of over it. Rack unreloader. I'm definitely using it. It speeds up by automatically reloading stale code, so you don't have to restart your dev server. Unlike, it ensures that are clean and idempotent by unloading relevant constants first. So here's the usage, right? Install unreloader before, require app, run app. Very simple, very easy. Now you require unreloader, and then you make an unreloader thing, and then you make a constant called app, and then you require app with unreloader, and then you run unreloader, right? And then it's cool because you don't need like a listener for file system stuff. Every request comes in, it's like it's unreloaded. So yeah, that happens. And then you don't want to do subclasses, right? So now you have to ignore all the gems, the gem classes. yes. So you have to do that. And then now okay. Oh, maybe I didn't read this part about dependency handling. Makes sense that all the requires would be moved into app. Yeah, right? I mean, except for app itself, right? And then, oh, I see, because then I could require app like normal and then just use unreloader that way. Oh, but I want to reload app too. But yeah, let me see. Oh, he goes into the dependency thing. If your app.rb requires a models.rb that you also want to get reloaded, require roda, require models, class app roda. Yeah, this is my problem then. I wasn't require roda. And then require models. You can change app.rb from using require models to using require unreloader. Is assigned to a constant is to make it easy to add reloadable dependencies in this way. Yeah, it's a lot. And then like I'm here now, right? Dev unreloader is here. And then, but I think, yeah, he doesn't have any of the gems. I don't know if I need them because they're just strings here, right? And I think this is why I chose render too much. yeah, definitely. No, render for sure. It's good. You can move real quick. And that's the point, right? Validation. Okay, let me see. So I think I was overthinking this, and I think you're right. I think I just need to I only need unrequire here. Or unreloader, I'm sorry. And .env. So then in app.rb, yes, perfect. I know, you should choose render and Rails. You should do Rails instead. Roda is like, I'm only using Roda because okay, I just tried this. Vanilla Rails, like just a Rails new. I loaded it into Doku, right? I pushed it. I must be doing something wrong because it took 300 megs of memory. 300 megs, okay? Like of RAM. 300 megs of RAM. I don't have that much RAM. Like I only have a gig. That's a third of the RAM. And then that Linux has its own, Tailscale has its own, Docker has its own. It's like you're right at the limit with a gig of RAM. You can't run multiple. So anyway, Roda only uses 40 megs of RAM, which is closer to Janet. Janet was using 20 megs, so I can live with that. I'm super excited to try out Roda. I don't think yeah, that's what I was saying. 512 megs, like I don't know what render's doing, but like you still have Linux and you have all render stuff, right? It's like you got all that too. It's crazy. Yeah, and then like you're gonna throw on background jobs and everything. Well, they have like a separate thing and like a cluster probably, but yeah, Rails is intense. Like the amount of memory it takes is like insane. It's pretty much the only reason I don't use it. But yeah. My wife's like sending me stuff. I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, I have enough Rails in my life. Yeah. Plus, also like Rails, it does solve a lot of problems, but it also creates a lot of problems too. Like, I won't get like stuck doing anything. Like I know Rails in and out pretty well, but I will still have problems where I'm like, I want to get off the Rails just for this one thing, and it's like that's not good. So what's a good example? Making controllers that don't map to resources, right? The whole thing is like, DHH even said like, what did he say? Controller proliferation. Is that what he said? Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Is that what it said? Okay. Yeah, so he says, I've come to embrace when I create a new controller. So basically, you have an inboxes controller. So, and then you have pendings, right? Now you have to go and you're like, oh, now I can't use resource. I have to do like member do route or whatever. But so instead, you would make an inboxes pendings controller with an index method. I mean, it makes sense, like on some level, but at the same time, you're like, where are we going? Like, we're going to Java. Like, we're gonna wind up with like a super long this. Like, we're gonna wind up with this, a project contract charging period project account reference VM. That's what we're gonna do. It's like, no, I don't want to live in that world. Okay, I don't want to live in this. I don't want to live in that world. That's not what I want to be doing. But it is nice like that. All the methods mapped like routes and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. But yeah. Okay. All right. I gotta get this going. I really wanted to start on this thing. But I also wanted to send the emails too, just to button this thing up. Okay. So for this, I think reload requiring even his example. Oh, wow. I just switched to dark mode. Yeah, the sun must have gone down. Okay. So this, he does do requires in config, but it only models an app. By running the app instead of unreloader, blah, blah, you can use unreloader to require regardless of whether you use in development or production. Okay. Since modules do not have superclasses, blah, 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 dependencies, you can to correctly handle modules and superclasses, blah, blah, blah. I haven't even got that far. Honestly, I haven't even got this far. I will say that unreloader works with, it works with classes split over multiple files. So roda's hash route, for example, instead of one big old file like I always do. Okay, let me see. If I just do this, right? And then in app, I do this instead, right? Since app needs all this stuff. Model first, require SQL, okay. Oh, you know what? This has reload too. Reload require models. Not sure how I feel about this. It's probably fine. And then, yeah, mailer jobs. Okay, so then back to ping job. Here we go. Sucker punch. Because I don't need sucker punch here, right? I'm not using that. So I only need these three things. I don't even need SQL, really. I only need secure random because I'm doing this, but maybe I don't. Maybe I don't even need secure random. Let me just get rid of that. Let me just not do that because, like, don't forget the session secret, right? There we go. Perfect. That's amazing. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so then, so config RU only has .env, which is this, m.rb, this thing. And then it also has, so it sets the environment variables, but I think I might even move that to app, right? I might even move this. Yeah. That's gonna set the environment variables quite a bit, but that's okay. I can live with that. And then so jobs, model, I think maybe when I require model from jobs, because I have mailer here and I have a model. Let's just see if it works. So anyway, this ping job, right? So I had 214 before, now I have 222. So every 5 minutes, this thing's pinging, pinging everything that I've set up here. So yeah, let me see this. Okay. Okay, I've got mail. Let me get my mail. In another window that you cannot see, hopefully. Okay. All right, there it is. Okay, copy link. Back at it, here we go. Get that link, boom. So I have these two, right? And they're both up, obviously. My other thing is GitHub pages. But I want to add a ping that will be down. Well, not yet. But anyway, that's how it works. So I'm going to run this locally. Let me see. I have Docker locally too, which it takes forever to start up because I think it's Java. I'm pretty sure. Like, what is Docker app Java? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's Java. Maybe not. I don't know. But it takes forever. Oh, I was gonna say Fly. So Fly is similar to Render. It's very similar, but the thing about it is it's like even newer than Render. It's even more trendy, even more underground. Okay, even more hipster. All right. So this thing is cool because the whole thing is, what is it? Does it tell you what it is? Oh, deploy app servers close to your users. So they have a bunch of edge servers, kind of like Cloudflare workers or some of these other edge thingies. So like they're even faster, right? Because their regions aren't like data center regions, and you run the databases too in the same like quick Docker container. So the way it works is that it has Firecracker VMs, right? Firecracker is there it is, secure and fast micro VMs for serverless computing, right? That's a mouthful. It's not serverless. It has servers. They're just edge servers, and they're not like, so they're like really tiny. They're like even smaller than like, they're not, it's not a data center, right? We're out of data centers. We're on the edge. Like there's data centers and then we're on like the edge, right? It's even closer to people. I'm not sure, like does Fly have, they probably do. Let me see, where, status, they probably have, oh, you know what? Edge proxy. Yeah, so they probably tell you where they are. So here they are: San Jose, Tokyo, Seattle, LA, blah blah blah. Powered by status page. That's cool. So they also have this edge proxy here in New Jersey. And then they have specific edge hosting just for JavaScript. But yeah, so they use these Firecracker VMs that boot up super quick, and you can run Docker inside, right, of these Firecracker VMs. And it's kind of like the pricing's pretty good. It has a free tier, 160 gigs of bandwidth. It's got IPv6. You only get one IPv4 though, and they're $2 a month if you want more than one per app. So I was thinking about this because they give you persistent volumes outside of your Docker containers. I was thinking, you know what? I could probably use Fly, and I could set up Lightstream on all of my Fly things. So I could run it multiple places at the edge, right? So instead of like on Vultr, right, or even Render, on Vultr or Render, right, you get a machine in a data center and you pick it. You're like, in Vultr, you can pick. You go, I'm gonna make a thing in like Atlanta, right? So like if I do deploy now, does it tell you? Okay, so I'm gonna do like a thing in Atlanta, right? Here it is. Okay, data center locations, right? Or I'm gonna pick Chicago, right? And that's all I have. Like I can't run the same app easily in Chicago and in LA and in New York, right? So like if I'm in Idaho, right? So I obviously, the fastest like big network to me was two: Salt Lake City and Seattle, right? So like I can only choose Seattle here, right? Or Silicon Valley, which is pretty close too. But like if you're in New York, like, well, you're out of luck because my app's in Seattle, so you got to do this whole latency, right? But with Fly, you could choose to run the same app Oh, it even has it, I think, right here. Run it on 3 continents, right? You can choose Amsterdam, Hong Kong, and San Jose, right? I think that's what it is. But yeah, so you get all this stuff, like, and then I was thinking, man, if Lightstream could replicate, right, not just to S3, right, or Backblaze or any of these things, if they could replicate to other just arbitrary fly instances, oh my goodness, dude, you could write to SQLite on one of your fly instances with persistent volumes, right? And then you could just replicate all the things. Lightstream could just replicate it for you. It's almost like way better than like Postgres in a data center. Anyway, this is the things that I get excited about. It's so nerdy. It's terrible. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, right. I was doing the mail thing. Okay, let me start on Vagrant. I still use Vagrant because that's how I am. That's how it goes. My isn't that kind of what Clojure data thing does? Oh, Datomic? Yeah, Datomic. The thing about Clojure though is it's super heavy, right? Clojure, you need like, you can't run actually with Graal VM you probably can, but like running Clojure, like the JVM, I wonder if you can even do it. Let's see if do they even tell you? Go, Node, Ruby, Dino, Python, Elixir. No, that's not even one of the things. I mean, you can put it in a Docker container, but it takes forever to boot up, right? So it like defeats the whole purpose. Yeah, you could probably run Clojure with Datomic, but Datomic is heavy. Like, it's even heavier than Clojure. At least that's my understanding. Yeah, I personally wouldn't do it. Datomic, I mean, I don't know. I got into the weeds like for years with Datomic and Clojure. I didn't ship a single thing. It's bad. It's bad. Like, if you're not Rich Hickey, don't go down the Lisp rabbit hole, okay? Because I just recently got out of the Lisp rabbit hole. I was doing Jan on the stream. I barely shipped anything. Barely. Lisp, like, there's this idea, right? Hackers and painters. Right? Hackers and painters, right? That's the thing. It's like this Paul Graham. Like I was doing Lisp in 1999 and we were way ahead. Like, oh man, we could have macros. It's like, dude, what year is it? The dark days. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I think even Paul Graham admits that the future of programming was weirder. It turned out weirder than he thought it was. He thought it was all going to be Lisp and macros. I mean, he was right about high level languages and dynamic HTML with his like stupid, what is it, ViaWeb? Is that what it was? His little like store thing, e-commerce thing. So he was right about that, but he was very wrong about how we were going to build larger programs, right? What we did instead of doing macros all the way down with Lisp is, and like, you know, everyone has their own macros, no one shares. Instead, we were like, oh, we'll just package up this bit of code in JavaScript or Ruby or Python or whatever, and we'll just have a dependency manager, and I'll just pull that bit of code in. And it's the same as a macro. I didn't have to, and it's even better because I didn't even have to write that code. All I had to do was read it. Anyway, I don't want to. I'm ranting today. I'm in a ranting mood. Yeah, it is the dark days though. Don't read Paul Graham. Don't get suckered into that. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I'm gonna run the rake file. Let's see if the rake thing. Let's see, require app. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's just do it. Ping run. Okay. Uninitialized constant reload. I bet you if I just reload, right? Like in config RU, if I just do this 2 times, because it's idempotent. Speaking of idempotent. right here. I'll just do it twice. I'm not sure how to get rid of that typing sound when I'm typing. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about doing this. So I've noticed a weird trend now. This is the second time that something like this has like kind of blown up a little bit. There's this dude on YouTube, right? So, okay, normal people, when they stream, they're like talking to you, right? Like there's no dead air really. I'm always talking, I'm always moving. It's very exciting or whatever. I have no idea. It's not really exciting. It's super boring. But you look at this guy, Craig. Let's do silent hike. There. Craig Adams. All he does is he'll go. Oh, I've never seen Big Bend. I forgot there was a national park in Texas.
About the COVID-19 vaccine.
COVID-19 vaccine.
Rigorously tested.
Okay. So all he does here, I'm gonna pause my music. He's not talking, right? There's no talking. This is it. This is the whole video, and it's just him, sounds, and like some music. And he'll just go on a hike. That's the whole video. There's no talking. He does not talk. But I want you to notice his subscribers. 595K. This is what he does. There he goes. This is it. People love it. They love to watch this. 112,000 views. The other thing is another thing that I saw on Hacker News today. It was, let's see here, studying past week. Study. No. Study. Oh man. Maybe I do silent. No, did I see it on Hacker News? Anyway, silent study videos. I don't know. Oh, silent study live stream or something. Oh, this is it right here. Okay, so this person, right? They do like Pomodoro, and they'll just jump in there. And this is the whole thing, right? This is it. He has a bubbly, and then he doesn't talk to you. Like there's the fourth wall exists, right? He set up the camera, and now he's just gonna study, and you're just gonna watch him for like, what is this? 4 hours. This is the whole video. This is it. It's crazy. I'm gonna pause this. Oh jeez, I got the ad. I paused it right as the ad went. Anyway, I don't know. This, look at this, almost 1 million views, right? And he's studying to be a doctor, right? Anyway, this other guy, that's all he ever does. Like he doesn't. He just literally. This is the same. Oh, this is him probably. That's all he does. That's it. Like you just watch him study. Stream more than 1 hour. That's true though. Like I do sometimes, like when I go past an hour, I'm like done talking. I'm like, all right, I'm done talking. Like I'm just gonna get this done. But yeah, definitely. There's something to that though. You know, there's something to this just music and just like no talking to you. Like I'm not gonna talk to you. There's something about it. I'm not sure what it is, but it's weird. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. This might be what Justin TV started as, I think. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Uninitialized constant mail job. Sucker punch. Let me see. 2 hours seems like a minimum. Good balance of talking and work. Yeah, it's weird. Like, some people think that if there's any dead air on Twitch, like if you stop talking for 2 seconds, you're gonna lose like all chance of getting anyone to watch you. But to me, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. You can't find the job. It's because I did this, though. Let me run it again. Okay. Male job, sucker punch. Male job requires sucker punch. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, you know what I should do? Is I should wrap up all the jobs just like I did model. Yeah, I should do that instead. Yes. What am I? Yeah, why don't I just do that? Let me see. Instead of, so I did model, but I should also have job. And I should have a class. Prime Aegean. Let's look it up. Prime Aegean. Oh, is it Twitch or YouTube? I have no idea. Okay, let me see. The Primagean. Is it Primagen? Oh, he's hosting somebody. Does he have videos? Oh, yeah, he does. Let me see. I program for views. Jeez.
Yes, it is. Just keep on funking up, baby. Wants to get funked up.
Okay.
Get funked up. Where are you? I'm looking for the word default. There it is. Gosh.
Oh, he has his hands too. He's a live cutter. Dr.
That's
Disrespect.
right. Be as funky as you want to be. For those that are watching the VOD, guess what? You can't hear the song, but it's a good one. All right. Ooh, I do like this. This guy's good. Live overflow. Always trust him.
He is.
I scream and program for views.
He has video scenes.
Be
Oh,
real.
no way.
No. Keep it
Let
there.
me see. Does it?
And
How many
tweet it.
followers does he have?
And tweet it. And tweet it!
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
people. We're going to make the announcement. We want to see where's the real ones at. Okay.
Does it? Oh,
We give it
19K.
out.
Wow. For a programming
We
stream?
give...
That's insanity. I'm going to follow him. Oh, jeez. Just hit my little thingy. I like his mic, though. That's cool. I wonder what he's hiding, though. I wonder what he's hiding behind the green screen.
Twitch.tv.
Just a
The
pile of
Primegen.
dead
Okay,
bodies.
let's just give it a second.
I wonder what he's, I
All right,
wonder what
so I
he's
believe
hiding.
I'm officially live. We are live. It's like so quiet.
Having the hands there is like very weird to me.
There's two people here, but no one's saying anything. Come on. Say first. Just say first. You got to be first. You always want to be first. Okay, anything else is just second.
He's zooming in on
Just
the
a
chat.
hard second.
Oh, now he just has the chat.
All right, fine. Fine. No OGs in the house tonight then, huh?
Oh, second.
Don't do it. What's that you said about giving something away? What's that thing? There we go. So the moment this goes.
Does it go? Is it going?
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, we're going to be giving away some FEM courses today.
He's a professional.
We'll probably give away 6
You gotta
FEM
be able
courses. I got to
to
figure out how to do a
observe the
giveaway.
technique.
So what I was thinking about doing is building the world's fastest feature
Yeah,
to fit with me.
he's definitely like he looks
Giveaway
like a
with
good
me.
hacker.
How's it going?
Like his
Let's
keyboard,
go.
like just those
Howdy.
5 things,
JK.
like
Oh, dude, hi Kazoo.
he
how
has
do
a
you
custom,
do?
perfectly custom
Asborn?
keyboard. That's crazy.
Well,
What is he? He says he's
doing
a
good? You doing
Netflix
good?
engineer, right?
Oh, I just.
What does he say?
How do you do? Well, balls hurt.
Engineer at
feeling
Netflix,
good.
yeah.
Well, how do you do?
Verified Twitch
Waylon
partner.
Walker,
Oh, father of
welcome. All right,
4.
you guys
Maybe
ready?
he's just hiding his kids back
You
there
guys ready?
to an
First.
amazingly beautiful wife.
Absolutely, you're first.
Huh, that's not bad. I should probably change my about to be less
You know, it's like
specific.
they never can make up their mind what number they want to
He
put
streams
here.
in the
It used to
morning.
just say 600. Now it's saying 1900. It
8 to
somehow
11
reset everybody's-
MST. What? Wait,
Confirm.
he's in Mountain Time too?
Late. So good
That
night.
dude's in
Hey,
Salt Lake City.
good night, Asborn.
Get outta here.
I'll
Or he's
be
in
giving away
Colorado.
some FEM courses tonight.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, title. Hey. More Vicodin? More Vicodine? No, not tonight, baby.
Jeez.
Not tonight.
Vicodin?
Oh, what should we do? Okay, right? I need to
Jeez.
start. Right? We need to start the giveaway.
Okay.
function
Oh, okay, here we
reset giveaway, right? And we should
is
have
that Lua?
local giveaway entries. There we go. I think we're gonna. I
He's
literally think we're gonna
programming a
get
giveaway?
this first try. I actually think we're gonna get this. Is giveaway a single word? Is it? Damn it! I knew it. I knew it bothered me. I just couldn't.
Oh, he's in
just put my
Montana.
finger
Yeah,
on
he's
why
probably
it
in
bothered
Bozeman.
me, but I knew it just.
You can't get
didn't
good like
feel right.
Montana though.
All right?
Like
oh, that somehow also
if you're
doesn't
in
feel
some
right.
of those mountain towns,
none
like I'm
of
sure
these
the
feel
internet
right.
is terrible.
That
Unless you have
coconut
SpaceX.
oil is through the skin and lubing my organs by now. Damn, you got some sort of weird parasite disorder then.
Oh, he's a little
Okay, you don't want your organs getting lubed.
adult oriented, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Right all. All right, there we go.
That's interesting.
Let's see.
Who
Okay,
uses
so we
Lua?
got this. We got the giveaway entries, and we're gonna go like this. All right, so all we gotta do
Oh, he
is
uses
parse
Vim
out the
too.
data. Okay, we got
That's
the
funny.
Pobo. Okay, so we have to
You
go
gotta
like
use
this.
Vim.
Get data.
Oh,
We
he
got
uses
that
NVim.
data.
Neo
baby.
Vim.
We got
Yeah, me
that
too.
data. Let's go like this. Name equals this. Go get it.
Oh my gosh, he's super excited. Is this what you have to do? He does Vim programming. Oh, I
Says who,
see.
Prime? Sits my secret. What kind of secret? Organ lubage is a silent killer these days. Here, yeah. 4 months, 22 days, 22 hours is 4 months, 20 days, and 70 hours.
And he uses
Almost
Linux
60,
too.
dude.
System 76.
Oh.
Pop OS looks pretty good actually. Like the fonts and everything
Just an
look
hour
pretty
earlier,
decent.
you would have had the
I
greatest
definitely-
42069 of all time.
Okay. I definitely I'm definitely into it. Like System 76 or that new one. I can't remember. There's so many now. Like so many people are just like, "Oh, we can't let Apple take over the world." I am kind of annoyed with Apple though. Like I feel like everyone's making web software just to like get away from like the tyranny of all these companies, Google, Apple. But yeah, this is cool. Like but for System 76, Oryx Pro. Oh, and they have a keyboard too. Oh my gosh. Okay. They have video. This is cool though. This feels like what Apple used to be, right? Like back in the 80s. Oryx Pro. Yeah, this is cool. Core boot, Intel. Oh, you want the M1 though? I'm over here talking bad about Apple, but then I'm like, oh, I need the M1. Ooh, it's pretty fat. It's pretty fatty. But maybe that's okay. Oh, it says thin. It says thin and powerful. Ooh, I mean, is that thin? 4K OLED. Open source firmware. Always good. Hybrid graphics. Multi-monitor workstation. It's pretty cool. I would get the 17-inch for sure. How much is it though? Oh, you can't buy it. Oh, well, that's that. You cannot buy this, but you can do Pop OS, which is interesting. I definitely need, like, if I'm gonna go to Linux, I definitely need something to like automate away all the crappiness. Like, I don't want to mess around with Linux. I used to, man, in college I was like Linux like all the way. Like, yes, everything's Linux. Gentoo, Arch Linux, compile everything from source. What a waste. Okay, mail job, sucker punch. So I need job. I need job RB. Touch job RB. Oh my gosh, it'd be nice if I had the chat up. There we go. Job. And then I think I'll model it like models. Job. Require sucker punch. The thing about sucker punch is a mixed in though. That's weird. I think I need to make a class called job maybe, and then include it. Sucker punch. I don't miss typing parens though. I definitely don't miss it. Sucker punch. Then if I open another one, like if I open mail job, right? That is gonna be. I'm just gonna inherit sucker punch job. Yes, and then, but even then though, like I have all the models in model, so maybe I'll just say job. It's similar to what I'm doing, I guess. Let me see. Reload require jobs. And then I can probably do this. I have no idea, but I feel like it'll work. I think it'll work. Mail job is job, and then let's do ping job is job 2, and then in app.rb required job. I don't know if this is gonna work. The rig file is require app. Whoops, I already did that. Ping run. Oh my gosh, that worked. It's like I know Ruby or something. What? I can't believe that worked. Oh, this is so much nicer. What the heck? Heck yeah, I'm into this. This is incredible. So anyway, what we should see here, what we should see here is if I go to DB SQLite, right, and I go to pings. Well, it'd be nice if I could type. Okay. There's 26, right? Is there 26? What's the count? 26. I'll run it again. There should be. I can just do rat console. I don't have to go. I don't have to go into SQLite anymore. We're over that. We have models. We have models now. Okay. Ping. Count. 30. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So one thing that I wanted to make sure was that ping job. Okay, so when I want to send one email, that's it. Like I want to, because this runs every 5 minutes. So I don't want to keep sending emails every 5 minutes, right? I don't even need sucker punch here. Boom. Bam. Mail job needs mailer. It does need mailer. And then app has model, mailer, job. It's perfect. That's all you need. Incredible. Yes, this is nice. This is good. I like this. This is really good. This is nice and clean now. Config RU, and then the rake file. Now I can do rake things and just require app. Oh my gosh. This is better than Rails. Okay. So anyway, I want to send one email, right? This is where it gets tricky, I think. One email. Need some water. Been talking too much. Okay. So if I send the request, right, to the URL that you set up in the watcher. Oh, the way it works is there's 3 tables: users, watchers, and pings. My first ever like web development job, my boss, I hope he's not watching this. My boss said, what did he say? He said all interesting applications. I don't know if he said interesting. He said something else. But they all have at least three. They all start with 3 tables, right? If you're making something with 1 table, your app stinks. Like even Reddit has 2 tables, but they have like a things table, so that doesn't count. All good database schemas have 3 tables. It's the holy trinity, all right? And it's weird. It's weird how it works. Like any app that you write, it's like you always start with 3 tables. It's really weird. Like at the minimum, like it's always like users or like teams or both. So at least 3, right? It's like trying to write an app with 1 or 2 tables is like, it's weird that it's not interesting. But yeah, so that's how it works. So when you sign up, you add a watcher, and then watchers have pings, and the pings show up every 5 minutes. I make a GET request to the URL that you put up in the watcher, and then it sends the request, get the response. If the response is success, right? If it's not success, and the last, I'll show you what watcher is, and the last ping, right, was up, and now it's down, right? In this case, right, I want to send an email, and then in the next 5 minutes, it won't get an email because now it's been down for 5 minutes, right? So if it comes up, you don't get an email, but it's gonna work. it's gonna work. Watchers. So I think the roda mailer is really interesting. Jeremy Evans was like, you know what? For mailers, I'm just gonna do what I did with the routing. And so your mailers look like routes, but they're like mail routes. It's weird. So this is called down, right? And this is /down/watcher ID. And then I pass in the watcher to this mailer here. You know what? I'll both up. There we go. Let's see, mailer, there. Okay, so this mailer, right, is down, and it takes an integer, right? So that's /down x, right, or 1, whatever, right? And this is /signup 1. I have all this route code, might as well copy and paste. So true though, so true. So okay, so no mail if the watcher does not exist, and then I will send the email to the user, the watcher user, and it's gonna say one of your pings is down, right? And then it sends the down email, this email here, right? And it says, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but ... watcher.url is down. I feel like it's gonna work. I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try it right now. I'm going to try it right now. Rack up. I have to bind to 0 because I'm in a Docker container inside of Vagrant. Okay. Let me log in. I don't know what the users are. How many do I have in development? I have 1. User.first. Okay, it's my email, which I should probably stop plastering my email everywhere, but oh well. What are you gonna do? It's out there now, and I'm gonna put this on YouTube, so it's gonna be there forever. All right, this is the URL, except it's just /login. Boom. Okay, so I've got all of these. I've got to pick an obvious URL that does not exist, or I'm going to, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it so that it was up. Like, so I know, for example, that my old thing, I made like a Stack Overflow thing, askjanet.xyz, .xyz, save ping. Okay, so that is down, but only because the rake task has not run, right? But it's still gonna be down. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Okay. Oh wow, I did not know this. When it comes down, it's gonna give a socket error. That's so bad. I need to instead catch that because I did not realize that was the thing. Begin res. Actually, res equals nil. Begin res. I don't need to do that. Begin rescue from socket error, I guess. That's weird that it doesn't tell you the actual error. Net HTTP Ruby socket error. That's annoying. I'm pretty sure it is, maybe it's just socket error. Rescue from socket error. There's no prefix, possibly. Rescue. E. And I don't care about this, I guess. Rescue this. I have no idea. Or I guess what I want to do is say, instead of res is a. That's what I'm going to do. Up equals false, right? And then I'll say begin up res is a net HTTP success. Okay, otherwise up is do nothing, right? Because up is the thing. Perfect. Did I do that right? HTTP success? Yeah. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Nice. Okay, so I need the console one more time. ping that last up false. So I'm like 2 pings. I'll change this to up. Yeah, ping that last update up true. Okay, let's just verify that. Perfect. So this should be green in the UI, which it is, even though it does not exist. Okay, this, I'm gonna run this one more time. And this should send an email, right? I mean, yeah, I can sit here and write a test, but you know, whatever, just run it. Just run it, the app is small, run the thing. So this is gonna be down/1, watcher user email, down email is the thing. We can't see the terminal updating. Oh, right, sorry. Yes, I have this, here, I'll switch this. I know, that's why I was trying to do, when I first started this stream, I was like, oh, I'll just show the whole screen. But then I can't see the chat. Like, and then I've got double chat. It's like, I don't have 2 screens. I should probably either use my phone like I used to, or yeah, maybe I'll use my phone. Okay, rat console. Here we go. Okay, so the ping lat last is true. Okay, so this ping, right? This watcher is here, and the user is me. Okay, so you can see here it's Janet, right? And then you can see, so it's up, right? So it is currently up, right? And now up is going to be false because this is going to hit this rescue, and it's going to be false for sure. And then it's gonna, so this is gonna be false, and this is going to be true, right? Because if I run this now, watcher.up, ping that last, watcher up, it's true. Okay, so that is going to be true, and this is going to be false, right? So both these things are going to be true. Mailer will send the mail. Let's just see it. Okay, break, ping up, or ping run. What I call it? I don't even know. Do it. Yes. Dude, sick. Okay, perfect. Now this uptime monitoring is actually complete. Like, this is a real thing. It actually works. Incredible. Okay, so time to deploy, right? There's no time to waste. There is no time to waste. We are gonna just commit. Oh wait, I don't want to commit that. I don't want to commit that one. Just this, and then this. Oh, I want to get rid of that comment real quick. App.io. Jeez. App.rb. Okay, get rid of that. What is this music? This is not matching my enthusiasm. There we go. I wish I could, man, if I didn't upload these to YouTube, like, maybe I won't. You know what? Maybe I'll just upload, like, clips to YouTube, and then I can use copyrighted music on the live stream. I don't think Twitch likes that, though, even when you do it. But I would love to listen to, like, NF. I don't know if you guys like NF. But yeah, you should check them out. NF Real Music, right? I think I've talked about it before. It is rap, it's hip hop or whatever, so I don't know if you're into that, but if you are, sometimes, occasionally, hip hop, it's not horrible. But yeah, it is clean. Like, there's no, it's like uplifting, you know? Regular hip hop, I hate. It's like bad for your soul, you know? But yeah, this NF is good. Okay, so config RU is different now. All this stuff is different. All of this stuff is happening. Perfect. Perfect. What changed there? What? Oh, there's a typo. Wecklum. We'll roll that in there too. No problem. Add job. Views. Okay, let me look at the diff on this. Okay, JSON parser request headers. I was gonna add like cron job monitoring where you can like send a request, but whatever. Okay, commit. Send emails when the watcher is down. No, send one email when the watcher is down. Okay. Okay. Oh, one thing I also did was I forgot about this. I actually set up a GitHub action. Oh, did it change? Yeah, it did. Yeah, okay. I'm just checking. Okay, the terminal now. Let me see. Is that on the terminal? Yes, it is. So I'm gonna push to GitHub, right? But I have GitHub Actions set up because, good stuff. Good stuff on the GitHub Actions, right? Yes. All right, here we go. So I have GitHub Actions has access to Tailscale. It has my private SSH key, which a little sketch, but what are you gonna do, right? So all I have to do is push to GitHub, and then boom, we can watch it. We can watch it do its thing. Right here. Actions. Don't blind me with GitHub's UI. Dude, it's dark mode. Come on. You know this. I know, I hate like when I go to the when it's like late at night and I go to the thing, I'm like, no, it's not dark mode, dummies. Yeah, so this is looking good. Docu, blah blah blah, right? It's got some secrets in there, probably. It's not good. Whatever. Deploying, right? Good. Right, it does the RakeDB migrate, which there's nothing to migrate, but whatever. Proc file is there. DocuScale, it's currently L1. 5 Puma threads. Deployment checks, pre-flight checks. Yes. What I love about Docu 2 is it 0 downtime deploys, right? So yeah, 5 threads. Nice. So like it has 2 containers, right? The last container that was running and then the next container. I'm not sure how that works with database migrations, but whatever. Just make sure your migrations are idempotent. That's I said like 3 times today. All right, that was it. Push docu, cloning repo, whatever that means. I'm not sure. It's going somewhere else. I don't know what's happening. Complete job. Wait, post cloning repo. That's weird. I don't know if I like that. I have to look at that extra header. What? Whatever. Cool. So there it is. So now I can go to, and the code is there, and I can tell the code is there because I can get yeah, that's fine. I can get an email right here. Sign up for free, and it's going to say welcome, which I will check this in another window. Oh, I know. Sorry. My thing isn't dark mode. Oh man, sorry about that. Welcome to Ping. Perfect. The new code is there. Whoops. There we go. The new code is there. I moved to a dark room. Bad choice. Yeah, dude, sometimes like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. All right. So I did not get to the baby carrier thing, but I will on Tuesday. I might stream this weekend. I don't know, maybe on Sunday. I'm not sure. Just a surprise stream. I usually, like on Sunday, I'm usually pretty like wiped out from whatever I did over the weekend. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. That went pretty well. I'm really liking that. Now that I understand the unreloader thing, I'm really getting into it. Like I think I really like it. Yeah, this is cool. I'm really moving pretty quickly. Like, I mean, I know that was like mostly me talking, but I feel like I shipped like a pretty decent thing. Like it's not bad. Not bad. Like if I wasn't just sitting here talking and messing around and like watching videos, I feel like I can move pretty quick. Plus I have all this code already. So like I copied most of this from the previous Tiny CRM. And then now when I move forward with the baby carrier thing, I'm going to copy this again. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all good. Everything is set up for you to start slinging code. The only thing I had on my list to figure out is email domains for the site. Email domains. Email domains for the site. What is email domains? What does that mean? Like email octopus or something? Oh, support. Nah, support's lame. You should do hello. You know, the lamest, actually support's okay. The lamest is no reply. No reply. Jeez, that's the worst. Businessy. I would just say like hello. No, you wouldn't even say hello. You would just do Matt at carriergrove.com. Oh yeah, you want to just use your name, right? Because like, and then people can reply to you if they have questions. So yeah, Matt at carriergrove.com, Sean at carriergrove.com. That's how it would be. Like, you just have a specific person. I definitely, no reply stinks. Support is better, but it's not great, right? Like, and I think a lot of these people, like these indie hacker people, they act like they're multiple people behind the company, and they use words like we, like, oh, we are glad to have you here or something. It's like, ooh, that's creepy. Like, no, instead what you want to say is I'm running this company. I literally made this thing. How can I help you? Like, I can make a change in the code. Like, you don't have to go through all these support calls or anything. I'm the one. I'm the guy. You know? I think it's a huge advantage. Like, indie hacker companies can have a huge advantage over other SaaS companies that have support, and now you have to go through like multiple levels of whatever. So yeah, that's it for the stream. Matt at carriergrove.com. Everyone email him. Everyone email him. Send him an email. Buy a baby carrier. Do it. All right. Yeah, I might be here on Sunday. I might just, flip it on. You never know. That'd be cool. That'd be sweet. I think ping is pretty good. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not terrible. Example.com. Oh no, I messed the style up. Oh well. Yeah, this is cool. Nice. Not in like 2 days, please. Yeah, I'll probably start slinging code earlier, but Sunday. I'll probably stream on Sunday. Okay, that's it. So, yeah.